What's going on, Tech fans, man? So look, I got some intel for y'all today. Now, I've talked to several people, several inside sources on this. Obviously, his top five was this on May 26th. Mississippi State, Louisville, Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, and Baylor. The inside intel is this. I am hearing that it's pretty much a done deal. That is what I've heard through multiple sources about Chris Carbin and him and going to Georgia Tech. So Georgia Tech, you already have a new recruit coming up. Now, this is not out yet, like I said, but I'm going to go and put it out there. I'm hearing through my sources that this is a done deal. Now, Tech fans, I just want to give y'all the intel. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give it something worth y'all while where y'all don't have to pay extra money in order to get this kind of intel, right? I also don't have intel on a Georgia player as well and a Georgia Tech wide receiver target potentially as well. Now, I can't reveal who that is, you know what I'm saying? Because this is not out yet, again, but this is major intel. So if y'all want to hear more about this, you guys are interested in stuff like this, maybe I do a members only kind of a thing, y'all let me know. I would love to get y'all standpoint on this, revealing intel, just only where my members or only where exclusive community can see it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know down in the comments. Nonetheless, in terms of fit, I think for Georgia Tech, when it does eventually happen, I think Carbin is an outstanding player, right? Again, Hillgrove is a team that had a really good year this past year, 11-2. He had nearly 50 tackles this year, close to double-digit sacks. He's continued to fine-tune his game. And what's so cool is he was an underrated story, right? A lot of people didn't know who this kid is. He blew up, at the end of the winter window, obviously early spring. He absolutely blew up. And he's getting offers from all over, right? Obviously, you've seen the top five that we just talked about, and everybody was coming after this kid. Now, in terms of the rating, it's not going to justify it. In terms of, I think he's more closer to a 4-star. That's what I mean when I say that, right? But the rating, you're going to see, it's not going to do much for Georgia Tech's class. Because you go to 247 Sports Composite, he's a 3-star prospect, right? And you go to 247 Sports in general, the regular ranking, he's a 3-star, right? So it's not going to move the needle in terms of getting a top 25 class for 2026, right? But he's a guy, I think, that can come in and can help them out a lot. Really good on the contain, really good out on the edge and rushing, has a repertoire of different pass rushing moves that he uses. Very smart and cerebral, can recognize plays before they happen. So it's a really good get for Georgia Tech. And the key for them has been the defensive line, right? Georgia Tech, they want to take that next step in the ACC. They want to be an ACC contender. They want to get into, obviously, the college football playoff. You have to be able to get high-end defensive linemen. They got another guy that they're trending for as well, Camden Gillespie, who's going to make his decision tomorrow. All right, so that would be very interesting to see as well, right? I wrote an article about that. He's going to choose between Virginia Tech and, obviously, Georgia Tech. They could potentially have two guys just like that in the 2026 class. But Carbin adds just something a little bit different, man. I really think he's going to be a great prospect for the Jackets moving forward. And like I said, my inside intel tells me it's pretty much a done deal, man. So I think you guys will see an announcement here pretty soon, if not today, tomorrow, or if not, sometime in the next coming weeks. Depends on what he wants to do and how he shuts it down. But this is what I'm hearing for, per inside sources, Chris Carbin, pretty much a done deal. Now let me know down in the comments, man, if y'all want more intel like this. It's coming. Nobody else has this yet. Y'all let me know down in the comments. You will see more videos like this.